What's good, guys? Oh, wait. Maybe I should wait. As you may know, I got the bad ending of Lovebuster on my first try in under half hour on a complete accident. So today we're going to try and right our wrongs and play a different ending. Let's see what happens when we let go. Like so. You aren't Susie. Ooh! Ouchie mama! What the hell was that, Chris? What the hell is that? You just ripped out my soul? No, that obviously wasn't a prank. Try again, dumbass. What the hell do you mean it isn't my soul? What do you mean yours? Wait. Hang on, Chris. Now that you mention it, I remember seeing that thing in the Dark World. That's where you used to steal the Titan, right? And the other fountains? Okay, I understand now. That makes sense. No, it doesn't! How the hell does your soul end up in me? What does that even mean? Like, physically? Has it been watching me the whole time? Controlling stuff I do? Making choices for me? Wait, huh? You think you got mixed up somehow when we jumped into that Titan? Chris, how long have you been soulless? How are you alive? How are we talking right now? Don't you need that to live? What's with the sour face? I'm the one who should be pissed off right now. I am pissed off right now. And worried. Mostly worried. Okay. You're clearly not dead. Somehow. I really don't get this, but it's happening. This is not the weirdest thing that's happened all week, but it's really close to the weirdest thing. Like, definitely top 10. How are you, doing? You look like you're gonna be sick. Crap. Damn it. This isn't exactly, my specialty. Sorta never took a human soul biology class in any of my old schools. Maybe we can just shove it back in you? How would that work? Don't panic. I'm not gonna do it without your permission or anything. But, while we're on the subject, can I touch it? Not for any weird reasons, dumbass. I just want to help. Besides, you yanked it out of me without asking, so it's only fair, damn it. Okay. Here goes nothing. As soon as your fingers brush the soul, you're jolted by an indescribable change in perspective. A sense of connection blooms through your veins, warming your chest like a sip of hot cocoa on an icy day. Whoa, so warm. Chris doesn't seem to know where to look. They're glaring daggers at the ground, but underneath their eyes flicker with something much less sharp. In the soul's glow, their face burns redder than ever. They mumble an apology. Ask if you're hurt. I mean, getting chest jabbed like I'm a smashing fighter's sandbag wasn't fun, but whatever. I'll walk it off. Not like I can blame you for freaking out about this either. How are you feeling? Stupid question to ask when you're both staring at a disembodied soul. We can't think of a better one. Chris mutters that they're still a little tired, but they'll be fine. Chris, dude, your soul is floating out of your body. It was in me until a minute ago. This is not fine. We should probably call a hospital, or your mom, or Rosse, right? Chris shakes their head. They grip the soul tighter, wincing at their own fingers, as they mumble again that it's fine. Not the first time this has happened, just the first time it went to you. Wait. Back up? Not the first time? You've done this before? Like, willingly? Doesn't that, I don't know, hurt you? Or at least tingle a little? After a long pause, Chris says it's not too bad. It mostly feels numb. Sometimes it can even feel nice being empty for a bit. It makes it easier to function. Easier to cope if things are difficult or if you have to do something important. Whoa. That's a lot to unpack. I'm not sure that's good for you. Scratch that. Pulling out your own soul just to get stuff done can't be good for you. What the hell are you even doing that's so important that you rip a piece of yourself out just to get through it? Besides saving the world multiple times in a parallel world. Chris almost smiles, even as the realization drains the color from your scales. Wait, is this how you've been dealing with the pressure of hero stuff? You couldn't just talk to me? What we're all say? You know we're friends, right? I know I wasn't exactly the spitting image of a friend for a while there, and I still don't really know why you two would be friends with me despite, who I am. But I want to try to become someone you could trust with stuff like this. Come on, Chris, talk to me, please. Chris says they know how it sounds awful. They're sorry. But Chris asks if you don't also sometimes wish to not care so much. If you really do regret the person you are, if you can't bear the consequences of your choices anymore, If you could live the rest of your life without making choices at all, wouldn't you want to try it? What if there was something truly, awfully, irreparably wrong about you? A difference you could never change and never forget. What if that part of you hurt people? Wouldn't it be better from then on to disappear from everyone's lives until you fixed it? No. Or worse, what if there was something deeply and terribly right about you? Like if you were suddenly made into a hero, or a martyr, or an angel, and asked to save everyone? What if what you were made into was better than you ever were as a person? What if it fixed your entire life? Because it turns out the only problem this whole time was being yourself. As soon as you gave up being a person, the world functioned even better without you. Like you were only ever supposed to be a symbol of the future instead of a person. Wouldn't that be terrifying? Wouldn't you be so disgusted with hate? Wouldn't you do anything, even rip yourself apart, to not feel that burning you up anymore? Would you even sacrifice yourself if it meant, hey, I don't hate you, I'm scared too? I can't say I understood all that, or hell, even most of that. But I kinda get it. I think I freaking planned on getting attached to you guys. We're doing this hero thing. Hell no. Being tough and shoving people away is way easier than trying to save them. Or dealing with the consequences of whenever it goes wrong, like it always does. Being a bad guy back in Card Kingdom was so much easier than fighting the knight. Or, the whole prophecy thing. Seems like as soon as I decided to give a damn and actually try, that's when everything suddenly got way too real. So to be honest, if a better person came up and offered to take my role, I don't know if I'd hate their guts for even asking. Or if I'd be a little relieved to get it over with. Maybe both? Is both possible? Chris shrugs with motions for you to continue. But yeah, cool as it is to be the girl with hope crossed on her heart, and believe me, it's freaking cool. I still don't feel worthy of it. Like the only reason I'm still here is because the actual worthy person is running late or missed the memo. I think it's only a matter of time before you and Ross say just wake up and realize there was some kind of mistake in the fine print. I'm still supposed to be a basic nobody, like the damn tutorial mini boss or something. You both wasted your time convincing me to be more than a bad guy. Or hell, I worry that you won't realize that. At least not until I mess it up or get one of you hurt, of course. I didn't want to say it out loud though. Not when you both gave me a second chance to do better, or for whatever reason. For whatever weird reason. That ain't the sort of crap a girl with hope crossed on her heart gives as a pep talk to the team, Or the sort of ink that rewrites prophecies. I just figured, as long as I worked my damn hardest and shoved that feeling away and acted like an angel, maybe no one would notice that I'm not the right guy. I didn't really think about the idea that you might have been feeling away the whole time, too. Chris laughs quietly, and at once they hug you back like the only thing keeping them awake in a dark ocean. They hug you like you're both already drowning. They hug you like they're scared you'll sink too if they let you go. Hey, is Chris looking at the camera? I can't. They're sort of looking away from us, but I don't know. Never mind. If getting them to laugh is 1 point on your victory scoreboard, you have no idea how many points this is. They're saying a whole bunch of dumb stuff too on top. A bunch of new promises about how they won't let you be replaced or rejected or lost. Also, they make you as many microwave pizza bites and ham sandwiches as you want. And brush and braid your hair. Watch all your favorite monster movies. And. Whoa, hey, I thought you just said you don't care about stuff when your soul's out. They freeze up. Nah, I get it. You don't gotta say anything. So obsessed with how awesome I am. And you can feel it even without a soul, huh? You squeeze them tighter, grinning. Hey, you think that's why your soul went to me instead of back to you? You really can't go 5 minutes without wanting to hang out with me? They turn bright red, but that might be the pressure from you squeezing their ribs. Hard to say. But they also mumble that it's possible that their soul missed her. Knew it. Good news, idiot. I care about you too. You can take your soul out as many times as you want and pretend like you don't feel it, but it's true. I'm your friend, no matter how many dumb mistakes and regrets you have, or how many you think you don't deserve it. Got it? They hesitate, breathing hard. Then they nod. But seriously, you should probably put that thing back in at some point. Chris stares at the soul. Not with anger or resentment or fear for once. They look at their soul for the first time like it's capable of something wonderful. Chris looks back to you and asks you if, after the festival, stretch, you want to get dinner at QC. There's still more than they should talk with you about. That they maybe should have talked to you about a while ago. Not as a savior with a magical soul or a hero with hope crossed on her heart. As people. You know what? I think I like that, Chris. It's a date. Okay, well, That's fast. How do I save? Okay, another branch. All right. Oh, I'm gonna close my eyes. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let me go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Wow. Okay. You lean in, and one sudden motion pulled them into a kiss. It tastes like salty tears, sweat, and apples. It's perfect. Chris smiles up at you as you pull away. And in one careful motion, they press their soul back in. These guys beat each other up a timeline ago. The bond you made with Chris has grown stronger. You got the red flower. Sweet. Alright, that's another ending down. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Wish me a happy birthday. I'm old. 16 years old to be exact. Thank you for watching. I'll be back maybe another week from now to play the rest. Ciao.